The point of this is to really try to help people and make a difference at the end of the day, you know, and then to hopefully have a little fun doing that.
We felt just a little bit part of that community for a little while, and that was a really neat experience.
I guess that's just where I wanted to give back. I got the money doing what I love, and that's all I needed.
I do need the kayaking with the mental stimulation and the sense of giving something back. Those two things really balance my life out. Back in January of 2003, I was on a kayaking trip with a group of guys, and we went first to the Zambezi, and then we came up here to the Nile. And then while I was here at the Nile, two of the guys in the group got sick with malaria, and then I had to treat them. And that experience made me look around at the local people and say, wow, does anybody here sleep under a mosquito net? Do they have malaria all the time? In a nutshell, what I'm doing is, at least here in Uganda, a malaria education and prevention program at a grassroots level. So it's directed at people in rural communities who don't have exposure to education or prevention of malaria, which is the biggest killer here in Uganda. Here has had malaria? Raise your hand. So today we will tell you a little bit about malaria, how you get it, what happens to your body, and then also how you can protect yourself. Intervention like educating people about malaria, simply explaining to them that a mosquito is what carries it, you know, and when the mosquito bites, and that if you sleep under a mosquito net, it can save your life, has an enormous impact, and in a really positive way. This is Anopheles, the female mosquito. She bites you at nighttime when you're sleeping, and when she bites you, she transfers the malaria parasite to your body. Sleep under an insecticide-treated mosquito net at nighttime, you can reduce the incidence of getting malaria by 90%. We've also just finished building a rural clinic to serve as a preventative medicine center, so it'll be health education and prevention as well as treatment, also for the local people. targeting at first malaria, but then going on to treat, once the clinic's established, other preventable diseases like HIV and AIDS, and do a lot of counseling about family planning, because that doesn't happen at all here, prenatal care, that sort of thing. Emily, I've really watched grow from being a girl to a teenager. It's amazing to see that process happen, and it's happened so quickly.
I'm 15 years old. I travel around the country with my family for about 6 months out of the year, going to kayak competitions. I've been homeschooled since I was 7 years old. My brother's homeschooled as well. My mother's been my main teacher, and my father's claiming he's our gym class. I'm super grateful that my mom managed to pull this off, because without her, I wouldn't be able to travel the way I do now.
Really nice young woman who's very self-possessed, also very conscious of wanting to give something back, which is so rare.
I raised a total of $3,600 from doing well in kayak competitions. I don't feel that I need that money near as much as some of the people here could. And it's amazing what you can do with that money. I am paying for a doctor for Jessie Stone's clinic, and I am refurbishing 2 schoolrooms. So I'm super excited. This is going to be an amazing experience. And just being able to do that much here is just so different than anything I had in mind.
I first met Whitney in 1999, and I remember being so impressed with her because she was tiny, but she was so strong, and she was so determined.
I'm a Spanish teacher and program director for World Class Kayak Academy, and we are a college preparatory high school based in Missoula, Montana. And each semester we travel in North America and abroad. We take our books with us and we study and we paddle and travel all over the world, learn about different cultures, and get their high school diploma at the same time. I'm super passionate about working with the kids. Being a part of their lives and watching them learn and grow, and traveling around with them and laughing with them and being silly and being serious, and it's just an awesome experience. I don't know, and it's something about being with kids just gets me so fired up. Can be, at times, a really exhausting job, both physically and mentally and emotionally, all those things. And the passion that I feel for it, the enthusiasm that I feel for it, totally keeps me going.
You guys, all of us ended up raising over $5,000 for the Pottery Center, which Maddie said will have totally funded the construction of it and the first 2 months.
World Class Kayak Academy came here last year. It was really cool because we got to have the kids come out and not only help with the Pottery Center, but also have them help physically build the clinic with us, which was really fun, and then have them do some of the follow-up with our other volunteers, going hut to hut and seeing how people live here and how malaria affects them.
I think that's really an amazing thing for kids to see at age 16, 17, 18. I mean, it's amazing for me. It's Africa. I don't know. I mean, culturally, it's just incredible.
I love the exoticness of the plants and the animals and the sounds and the smells. And of course, the river is absolutely amazing.
It's really hard to describe, but there's something about being in the river that just feels really good, you know, most of the time.
Kayaking just gives me a sense of freedom that I can't seem to find anywhere else, and I think that's why I love it so much.
For example, with kayaking, you know, I wake up and I think about, I really want to be on that wave, surfing that big wave, for example, at Nile Special or something, and have that sensation, because it's so much fun and it's so unable to be reproduced in other areas of life.
I like to challenge myself, I guess, more than anything. I think it's important to challenge yourself with whatever that is. You know, it doesn't have to be like an adrenaline risk, you know, like running a class 5 rapid or whatever. But I hope to always challenge myself. You know, I think that's really important.
You're completely independent when you're out there on the water, and most kids don't have a chance to be in a situation where they can make all their own moves and everything determines on what they do. And I think that part of kayaking helps teach me in general just independence.
I do need the kayaking with the mental stimulation and the sense of giving something back that the medical work and the public health work gives me. Those two things really balance my life out in a nice way for me.
Since Dr. Jessie came, mosquito nets have been supplied all over Chabirwa. I think each home or everybody now has a mosquito net, and they are using them. So no more suffering again from malaria.
So far to date, we've sold more nets in the last month than we did all of last year. And then when we've been back to visit people at their homes, and even when people have come again to other education sessions, they're reporting less malaria and that their children have been sick less by sleeping under a net. So that's been great to see.
She made us a special price for the nets, 3,000 shillings. Everybody can afford that.
There isn't a path before me. And that's really exciting because you get to, I mean, you make a lot of mistakes, but you also figure things out along the way. We're here at the Jinja Children's Hospital and we are donating mosquito nets to the hospital. We're hanging them up while we're here, and this is a really great thing because we didn't think we were going to be able to donate them. We thought that we might have some resistance, but in fact everyone has been really open and helped us along with this process. So we basically have hung up, I think, 36 nets today.
Sometimes I think about my life and I just think things I do are really trivial because I see these people, that are just scraping out a living and they have enough to eat and they have a roof over their head, but it's thatch and their clothes they're wearing are in tatters, and I think, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, what does my life really mean, in comparison to that? I don't know why I'm here and they're there. I guess I just try to give something back in some way.
This is the Art Center. It's world class, and Whitney helped build this last year. So this is where they make pots and they do painting.
The kids from around the schools are coming here twice a week, and we are teaching them bits of art, clay work and some drawing.
The other aspect of it is you get this very direct contact with local people in a very intimate way. Here you go, Sabo. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Good luck with the nets, and we will see you soon.
From the same dirt, from the heels of my ancestors, the naked rose in the fields where the pain festered. I wonder where the hole came from. In the deeps of my heart, made me yearn for the drop. It's the same place where the crosses burn, the same place where the loss was earned. It's the place where the floss was yearned. Gold teeth and bling, ice on the rings, baby sure. Yo, we all got things that hang on our back, things that make us cool, things that make us whack, things that make us mad. Things we wish we never had.
You're welcome.
But they're just the things that make us real. Not the maps that guide where we go from here. The road twists and braids like hair until we all get there. Like that I don't know some mysteries, ancient things and beginnings. Excited about the day when I don't have to hear all the theories. My scalp needs some grease in the same place where the crosses burn, the same place where the loss was earned. The only way we all can.
Things I love about traveling and being on the road are I really love the freedom of it. I love the fact that I'm light. I carry few things with me. I can move around very easily. At this particular point in my life, the only thing that's weighing me down are mosquito nets.
Not the maps that guide where we go from here. The road twists and braids like hair until we all get there.
Walking in the race of life, looking for my own pace. Not always wanting to, but I have to. Sometimes feeling like I've bitten off much more than I can chew. But the wind goes through my hair and lifts me up with ease. Not a crease, hair full of grease, no weave embracing me. It's you I see. I am you and you are me, I see.
I feel really lucky in everything that's happened, and I feel really grateful because I know that I've had a lot of opportunities that other people haven't had, and I just want to try to make the most of those opportunities and give something back.
I am you and you are me, I see.
We're really lucky and we have so much, and I often wake up and I think, wow, we must be some of the luckiest people on the planet. We have so much and we have opportunities that most people never have, and I hope to instill in students sort of the sense of gratitude, and from that a real desire to contribute to our world in whatever way that they can.
Being able to do something for the whole entire community, like helping with the schoolhouse or helping with Jessie's clinic, is super rewarding, and I think that's what touches me more than anything.
you can do so much with just a little bit, and you can actually make a huge difference.